Well, it's a Saturday afternoon here. I am outside here enjoying 40 degrees, but I do have a relatively nice campfire going. So I'm kind of staying warm with that. It is quiet. These people here came in Monday or Tuesday, I forget. Haven't seen them since. I don't know if they're even here. The ones up here in this hideout was here for a couple of days, but they left like 5-6 hours ago. I don't know if they're coming back or not. And then I got a few guests that are down there. They're down there on the concrete pad by the river. That whole area did get flooded during the massive downpours earlier that week, but it dried up real nice real quick. But yeah, at least it's not windy like it was yesterday. Trying to do, not even yesterday, it was like 2 days ago, I was trying to do some video recording, and it was just windy, and I listened to it. I'm like, okay, get me a lapel mic for this, or don't film in the wind. But it's about, I don't know, 6:30, hour and a half till NXT takeover. Watched the Hall of Fame ceremonies last night. Good show. I thought a few of them went a little long-winded on their acceptance speeches, especially Hillbilly Jim. But Mark Henry was great. Dudley Boyce did a really good one. Jeff Jarrett had a hard time keeping it together. He was pretty emotional. Ivory did really well. Made it a real big special event. Never knew she was never married. Something new. And of course, the Warrior Award was good. That kid who won it, I forget his name. He was cool. He did a good speech for a kid. And Bill Goldberg, very good. Learned a lot about him, more than I knew, with him getting into the business. Well, I may be back on tomorrow after NXT and give you my thoughts on it. For the Hall of Fame ceremonies, to give it a 4.5 stars out of 5. I thought it was pretty good. I'll get back with you guys later. Well, here I am, still in Ohio, Monday morning. I was going to leave, but they were predicting some snow. Well, guess what? It's snowing. It's not doing anything. I'd probably be fine, but why bother? I'm nice and set up here. I can get a few things done today, get set up to pull out tomorrow. I did say in the last video I was getting another package in. I instead went ahead and just opened it up because I was looking forward to getting this. It was a Listia item I got, thanks to my buddy Kenny, who went to his place first, then he sent it to me, my new Amazon Fire tablet. Only 8 gigger, but it's actually, you can get a really good signal here. I ended up watching last hour and a half of WrestleMania on it, laying in my bed, which was cool. Speaking of wrestling, we have got ducks all over the place. They are making noises. Speaking of WrestleMania and NXT TakeOver, watched them both. NXT TakeOver, absolutely a fantastic show. Absolutely fantastic. I think it was actually better than WrestleMania. Not by much, but yeah, better than WrestleMania. All the matches were fantastic. Also, WrestleMania was a really good night. A lot of good surprises. Undertaker did show up, have his match with Cena. Charlotte beat Asuka, breaking the undefeated streak. I think we had at least 6 or 7 new champions. I know we had a new cruiserweight in Cedric Alexander. New tag teams on the SmackDown side, Bludgeon Brothers. New tag teams, champs on the Raw side. Nicholas, a kid out of the crowd, and Braun Strowman. Okay. New United States Champion, Jinder Mahal. New Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins. New SmackDown Women's Champion, Nia Jax. So, and none of the world titles changed hands. Universal titles still under Brock Lesnar. And so I can handle that. It was a decent match. I'm going to say it wasn't the best match of the night, but it wasn't a bad match. And AJ retained the WWE title. So above that, it was a good weekend of wrestling. Now it's just got to see what happens tonight on Raw. Something always big happens on Raw. Usually it's a big surprise pull-up from NXT or something. So we'll see what happens on Raw tonight. Alright, that's my thoughts on that. I'll probably do something tomorrow just before I leave. So I'll get back with you guys later. Well, here I am. Truck stop in Ohio on Interstate 71 heading south. It's Blue Star Memorial Highway, I guess is what Interstate 71 is. Looks like there's a school bus parking lot behind there. Oh, lots of trucks here. Luckily I did get a spot, but hopefully they won't be too annoyed if I come in tonight and try to sleep over at a rest area. They might be. I'm going to see if there's a mailbox up here. I got a package that's got to go out. Back to you in a minute. Well, just had lunch. Guess they got a little garden here. Oh yeah, that ones. Clean up after yourselves. Well, here I am. Last rest area in Ohio. I'm about 10 miles outside of Indiana. Crashed here for the night. It's morning. Noisy, but not horrible. I was able to get a fairly good night's sleep. And from here on out, I'm going to be only going in about 30 miles. Found a campsite there, campground. I'm going to stay at for a couple of days. And what I'm going to do then is probably do a day trip into Indianapolis. I'll see how I feel and how things go. I may decide not to and just chill out at the campsite if it's really, really nice.